my husband, my husband, my husband.
No more worry. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport today so we could process our traveling. He always said to me, Wumi, please go for my baby's sake. I wouldn't want these people to harm you. And him, break me. You just go. Let me face them myself. Ileri Oluwa, rest in peace. You really need that.
King, please pause.
Again, you said,
King, please pause. King, please pause. Thank you, King. Please do not block anybody. If anybody writes a negative comment, mute them. Don't block them. They need to see this so they can be awakened. And share to Ashanas, share to Akpokojayes, share to anybody shareable, share to Wumi, share to all of them, share to Temi's platform, tag them. Please, don't block anybody. Moderators, just mute them. Thank you. Mute for the entire show. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Threatening. He has always lived with fear, continuous fight everywhere he goes to. He has never been happy for a whole day. He was called a junkie, a mad person, mental issues, so the public could have another.
After this post from his wife, the public shift their attention straight to Naira Marley and Sam Larry due to this video that I'm posting right now.
Mohbad is dead! Mohbad! Mohbad is dead! Mohbad!
Followed by this other post that no one knew who posted it on social media.
So like I was saying, I was at the hospital that morning when Mohbad arrived. He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because he knows a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. So I don't know these people are behaving on me. They have been doing things on me. I went mad because of this issue. Now they are trying to kill me. Everybody in the whole world, please help me if I die. Imagine kill me. I beg, if I die like this.
One of the main videos that made everyone feel so bad to the point that people wanted Naira Marley and Sam Larry dead was this video. By being bullied by Sam Larry on everywhere he went. After this video, there was a large protest all over the world, from Nigeria, Ghana, even to the USA, all over.
A popular artist has caused uproar, protests that take place in several cities across the country.
Yeah, so this story revolves around the death of 27-year-old artist Mohbad. He died last week in hospital, but the circumstances of his death are very unclear at the moment. Previously, Mohbad had posted videos that he'd been under attack from members of a record label that he had quit to go. confidence, every man is out, but I went up there no more. Pull up, me go. Tell me what I'm feeling. To say what is hard,
So after the huge protest, the police came up with their preliminary report.
Judgment of the press. You will recall that the unfortunate death of the aka Mohbad, on 12 September 2023, triggered widely held suspicions on the circumstances of his death and allegations of complicity of some personalities in the process. In consequence, I inaugurated a special investigation team with the main task of undertaking a detailed, professional, fair, transparent, rule of law guided, and evidence-led homicide investigation. The end goal of this initiative is not only to unravel the circumstances of the singer's death, but to deliver justice for Mohbad. I had, while inaugurating the special investigation team, projected a 2-week timeline for the perfection of the police interim investigation reports, with the assurance that members of the public will be kept abreast of the investigative progress as much as legally and professionally permissible. I can today confirm that the police interim investigation report is now ready, and this media briefing is being undertaken in fulfillment of our assurances to keep the Russians, Nigerians, and indeed the international community abreast of the status of the case. This briefing therefore focuses on police investigative actions since the investigation commenced, the interim findings on the strength of facts and the evidential value so far established, and grounds pending further actions in guiding the investigation to completion. The investigation process was directed at addressing 2 fundamental questions. Firstly, what are the immediate chain of events that occasioned the death of Mohbad? Secondly, who are the actors that could, within the context of extant criminal law and procedures, be evidentially held criminally liable, either individually or jointly, for the death of Mohbad on 12 September 2023. In addressing the later components of these questions, due investigative action will focus on the allegations of possible complicity in the death of Mohbad by Abdulaziz Adesina, aka Naramani, and Samson Erinfolami Balogun, aka Sam Larry, who both were widely alleged in the social media of conspiring to serially bully and assault the deceased in his lifetime. It also focuses on allegations on the social media that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency could be complicit in his death, following a viral video in which the late singer is the narrative of his experience while in custody of the agency prior to his death. The intent of this component of the investigation is to establish if there is any evidential proof to circumstantially or directly link the allegations against Naramani, Sangari, and NJLA to the on 12 September 2023. Following the inauguration of the special investigation team, detectives have undertaken the following actions and covered the underlisted investigative grounds. 1. Identification and interview of vital witnesses. today, the total of 26 vital witnesses, including the complainant, have so far been identified, and interviews and statements recorded by detectives from them in the end of the investigations. Mrs. Abosede Aloba, mother of the deceased, Mrs. Olawale Kemi Bose, deceased sister, Mr. Mr. Adura Baby Shepherd, deceased brother, Mrs. Cynthia Adebanjo, deceased wife, manager, Mr. aka Darosha, deceased personal assistant, Mr. Sultan Ayobami, deceased teaching, Olawale Idris Adedoja, deceased personal photographer, Mr. Idris Musa, Aderinto Ademola aka Adewot, deceased Mr. Adeyemi deceased friend, Oladapo adjacent assistant, is the driver to the Pradoji that the deceased hired to attend the concert in Ikorodu on 10 September 23, and in an attempt to punch Ibrahim during their physical brawl, Mohbad broke the rear side glass, causing him injury on his right hand. For those of you that will be interested in the damage that led to the injury on Mohbad, answer please. Mr. Soso Sobericon is the show promoter who invited Mohbad to perform at to promote his product, the General Bitters, on the night of 10 September 23, where the fight that led to the injury and subsequent chains of events started from. He has given detailed statements. Mr. was one of the musicians that performed at the same event in Ikorodu on that night. Engineer Chinaka Jesse is the deceased neighbor whose vehicle was used to rush into the hospital when he became unconscious. Dr. Olushola Joshua is the medical director of Kuramed Hospital in Lekki, Lagos, where the deceased was taken to and declared as confirmed as the drug death on 12th September 2023. Dr. Beken Deborah is the medical director who was on duty, and he was one that certified the deceased death on the day he was brought at about 15:20. Miss Fadilubet Semitope, Miss Abbas Amina Sabiola, and Mr. Oluwajobi Emmanuel. They are all staff of Kuramed Hospital who also witnessed when presented. Dr. Ogwala Chigozie is the director of the
Please, King. Did you hear? They mentioned the staff at Kuramed that witnessed that Mohbad was brought in dead. Mohbad was brought in dead. So not just Perez, but the first hospital also confirmed that Mohbad dead. And this, I think that is Owomwa. Owomwa listed the names of the people, the staff, the professionals, the medical practitioners that were on duty that day that said Mohbad was brought in dead. Bóyá Wùmí ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ tó wọ́n dead. Ṣé náà ń lò lórí social media? Okay, let's go. Thank you, sir.
Wow.
We can't hear you, sir. We cannot hear you. Bring it.
All staff of the private hospital who also witnessed when he was president. Ogwala Chigoze is the director and the COD of Terence Medical Care in Lekki. When they took him to the first hospital in Pyramid and was certified there, his family members and friends that took him there were not convinced. So they took the body from there again to Terence Hospital, where he was recertified as dead.
After the police report, hospital was then carried. They brought Mohbad to the hospital, and that is where he passed away. So Paramount had to release their statement on the death of Mohbad.
So, lots of things happen in the showbiz industry, but let's start from our brothers and sisters all the way in Nigeria. Now, I'm sure you've been following the Mohbad and his story still is social media was the fact that he died on admission. And that is what easy. Actually, what the police is trying to now is a cop. When about 4:30 p.m. on the 4th of September, the lifeless body of Mohbad was brought to our medical facility. We immediately sprang into action after assessment, and it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no recordable vital, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. Now, according to the hospital, they say upon inquiry about the team was informed that the deceased. Interesting. It actually disputes the claim that he died on admission, and it's quite with the home restoring very early.
This person needs to be easy. Hello?
We remove this one, I'm gonna go for
Please, you need to mute. The person, Madam Mary's.
A lot of people were confused onto how Mohbad actually died. Was he beating Naira Marley and Sam Larry to death? Or were he ganged up by some causes or what? That is when Miss Yabo Ojo sprang in along with Tonton DK. This is Yabo Ojo.
See how it goes, sir. Let's see how it goes. This is how we are going. Hey, sir. That's your good office that you are sitting on, sir. We want you to help us see to it that Mohbad gets justice. Now, before I go on, my foundation is going to write all the necessary authorities, all, just like we did in the time of the rape case. They are going to write all the necessary authorities because he must get justice. My Lord
Mali also came out to clear out his name in an interview. Here is it.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Over the last 2 weeks, there's been a lot of speculation, accusation, allegation around the death of a young Nigerian rapper, Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba. His death has captivated the world. His face has been splashed on at New York's Times Square, and virtually every major international media, CNN, BBC, the New York Times, Washington Post, NME has written about you. And the world has been captivated. What happened to this young man? How did circumstances leading to his death? Now, there's been a lot of accusations about his death, and they all seem to center around a young man by the name of Aziz Adesina Fashola. And facts seem to have just mixed in with conjecture. And today, I want Nigerians and the whole world to know the truth. And that's why we're interviewing the man known as Naira Marley, Aziz Adesina Fashola. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, without further ado, because I'm not going to beat around the bush, Nigerians want to know the truth, and so we're going to go straight and directly to the point. With all the speculations, accusations, and allegations surrounding the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, people have said, and it's been reported, that you had a hand in his death. Now, I'm asking you directly, whether indirectly or directly, did you have any hand in the circumstances that led to the death of the young man known as Mohbad?
No, definitely no.
Do you want to elaborate?
I want to elaborate. I've been out of Nigeria from the 31st of August. I've been with my family up to date. I haven't been to Nigeria, that's one. Two, he's left Mali music since, I don't know the particular day, but since 2022. He's left Mali music since. We have not stopped him from dropping music or anything. He's been working with Kpia or something like that ever since. So when I heard about his death, it was shocking to me. I was out of the country as well. So I have to find out what's wrong with him just as much as everybody's trying to find out. So I'm just finding out what's wrong with him online. I'm seeing all the lies too, but we have to kind of focus on the facts, like who was he with, how did he die? If you say, if you're blaming me, how did I kill him? I have nothing to do with his death whatsoever. I was so hurt when I hurt myself. Nothing whatsoever.
I mean, if you look at the laws of physics, if you are away, you're currently in Europe. I mean, if you are some 5,000 miles away from Nigeria, it's hard to see how you could be directly responsible for his death. That's why I said directly or indirectly. Now, he recorded the video, and in that video, he made some startling allegations. He said that, I mean, it was almost prophetic. He said, if anything should happen to him, that the world should hold you responsible. Now, why would he say that?
Today I don't understand. I don't know why. I tried to get him help when he freaked out like that. I wasn't even in the country when he made that video. I was out of the country again.
When did he make the video? Do you know when he made the video?
I'm sure he was during the NDLA. I'm not really good at time. It was during the NDLA time when they came.
Okay, but the NDLA, they've since released a statement saying that they arrested 5 people and that Ilerioluwa was not among those arrested?
Looking at the video again, I was getting information. Like I said, I was out of the country. So I was getting information from everybody that was there during the incident, like trying to send someone to NDLA before I go back. I go back the next day. When I go back, they said Mohbad was not there. Mohbad was not among the people. Mohbad, I didn't have to bail Mohbad out anyway when I got back. So I had to, it's only Zeno and the rest I had to bail out. Mohbad was already out. So it was that paranoia. It was when it was out. Zeno was still in with NDLA around. I was outside Nigeria. When he made that video saying, if you die, they should hold Naramadi and the Malians. So we asked him and speak to him.
So you met him physically when you got back?
Yeah, when I got back. Oh, sorry, my friend. When I got back, I met him and I spoke to him to try to find out what was wrong. But he said he doesn't understand. He apologized.
He apologized to you?
Yes, he apologized.
Do you have proof of that? Do you have proof, like maybe a record or anything?
Yeah, the second, like there's I have videos of me speaking to him, like, because there's another time when I was in America and his girl me to say that he wanted to kill himself or something like that. So I called him from there and I kind of recorded the conversation. I'm like, why do you want to kill yourself? You're a king. If your family is stressing you out, because he was with his family. Well, all his families are around him. So I tell him, if family is stressing you out, just tell them to go kill yourself. If you kill yourself now, what do you want people to say? You just made a video not long ago saying if you die, what do you want people to say?
Okay, so his wife,
yeah,
because I don't know if they're legally married, so I'll just say his partner, single partner, called you and told you he was acting funny, was a bit suicidal. Is that correct?
Yes, like this was after he made the video that I wanted to kill him. So I was so concerned for him. So I called him to just try give him rest of mind. Like, if your family is stressing you out, leave. I had that I recorded that down. I don't know why. I just found it the other day. Then again, when I came back to Nigeria, I have to see him because I know he's been bugging now. I have to see him. He came. Luckily, I was recording that conversation too. I was just trying to see what's wrong. Because by this time, I didn't know what's wrong with him. I was trying to get help for him.
You were conversations because he had made that video, alleging that you were after his life.
Yes, and then again, he wanted to commit suicide again. So you understand? It's a bit, I have to look up for him. So in the video, I was just trying to find out what is wrong with him so I can be able to help. But he said it's only his mom and dad that understands what's wrong with him or something along the line of the video. I said, okay, I'm going to speak to, let me speak to your mom and dad if they don't mind. He said, okay. That's when I went to his room. His mom and dad was in the room. I went to his room, which that's video that's going around, which they caught the part of his room to speak to him, to speak to his parents, to find out. They said, yeah, the notice is not okay as well about something, but they need to take him to treat him or whatever. I said, no problem, I don't have an issue, but just make sure you protect him. Don't let him run out and start making noise in the middle of the night. Don't stress him out and let him go with him.
Okay, so you said you have a recording of that incident.
Yes.
Are you willing to play that recording live now? Are you willing to play it for now, the whole world to hear?
I can play the one that's on my brother's phone. I can find one to play. I can play one of the
go ahead and play, because you see, like this incident is not giving Nigeria a very good name, and the whole world is fixated on it. So the more clarity we have, the better for Nigeria, better for our music scene, our entertainment industry. So go ahead, play it.
I can play one. The one when I was in America and this girl called me to say he wants to kill himself.
Okay, play it.
After this, there was a warrant out for crime arrest. He had some free interview. These are the interviews.
I'm telling you, my network. Hello, everyone. I go by the name Prime Boy, and I keep seeing a lot of rumors out there. People, something happened on Sunday, this happened on Sunday. Maybe that leads to death of Mohbad. Nothing happened on Sunday. Nothing happened. We were fine from the island. Mohbad texted me on Saturday. People come to the island. Today, people come to the island. So you called me, okay, come. I have to go. I called him when he was at Nairobi. I have the screenshot of the video here. He always called me, instead you already pay me. He paid this, that, Ibrahim, Kiniko, Moani, Obami, Akombo, Kiniko. Come on, Yosiloni. Again, a lot of time. Again, so tell me, why would I do that?
For what I investigated about Prime Boy's interview, he was always consistent. But the thing here is that at that time, he was protecting information between Mohbad and his wife. What happened on that day?
Exactly. Prime Boy has always been consistent. Go ahead.
What said yesterday, we had this interview with him just before he turns himself into the police. Let's go. Ibrahim, police say they've declared you wanted. That they've been trying to. They've called you separately and you refused to come.
I can't say that's a big I'll receive a message from the police and I'll refuse them. Even now, before this wanted issue, I even want to turn myself, not turning in. I want to go and explain myself at the station because people started accusing me wrongly, and so but people that I called said I should chill, I should not go anywhere. So the police, I should wait for them to invite me. So I keep waiting, and suddenly I just found myself wanted online yesterday. People started calling me that I wanted 1 million naira for who find me, and I was shocked. I was surprised. I called my lawyer, called my family, and they just said I should just calm down. That nothing happened. I know nothing about it. So and I'm here now. So.
Okay, what's your relationship with Mohbad?
Mohbad is my childhood friend. He's my friend. All those time stepmother, I was his stepmother then. I was his dad. I was his friend. I was everything to him because he lived with me then. My mom feed two of us together.
Were you with him the day he died?
No, I was not with him.
You were not with him?
I was not with him. We departed after that show because he chased me down from the car. And that was on Sunday. On Sunday, he called me out on Friday to come over on the island. I don't even know he has the show. So me get to the island and he told me we're gisting, having fun, this, that, and let's just. Sorry, I did not tell you I have a show at Ikorodu. The general said I did not tell me now. And that day, that on Sunday, the next day is my brother's birthday. So I said, okay. And I said after the show, then I can invite my brother to call me. Then he will is he talking to me?
No.
He said after the show that let's go for the show first. That after the show, then I will invite my friends over, and for them, I will invite my junior brother over, and he will celebrate. Okay. And I said, okay.
Where did he chase you out? Where did
he chased me out at town hall, inside the car, because I was like, him and his wife were having an hidden like conversation, which maybe about, I don't even know, it's his family affairs, so I can't. But one thing I don't want is don't get down from the car. But on that matter, the issue that him and his wife had were like, Mohbad is fucking us because I know him. And so it was not like, I want to get down from the car. I said, why will you come down from the car? Why are you like this now? Then I'll be the one to get down to go and clear the road. This, that. Mohbad, calm down.
How do you feel that they're saying you know something about his death?
How did I feel? I don't even know how I feel losing him. So now they're not accusing me. So the feelings is crazy. Like, I just know God see it all. Like,
So what do you want now?
I want justice. I want justice for Mohbad, and I want that his wife. Why will his wife go online and start framing me? That's wrong.
As you can see in this interview, that he was consistent from the way he spoke from the first time. Now, let's go back to what he said in his previous interview. He mentioned that Mohbad and his wife had a heated argument, and that was the reason why he was chased out of the car. So, could we be right that actually Mohbad and his wife had an heated argument after the show? Let's watch and see who's lying and who's telling the truth as I bring you all the episodes.
Oduni Oluwatosin, popularly known as Prime Boy.
What happened?
Nothing really happened. I saw Mohbad miss call on Saturday, and when I saw the missed call, I was shocked and I was like, oh, Mohbad called me. Then I called him back immediately and he told me, Prime, can I come over? Uncle, let's just chill. Uncle, he's missing me, you understand? And I said, okay. Immediately when I heard the news, I ran to my friend and I'm going to the island, this, that. Then they said no problem, that they would join me soon because the next day is my brother's birthday. So even everybody will be there too. So and I said, okay, but me, I'm going today because I need to be with Mohbad. And getting to the island, I got to the island in the evening around 7 something. So getting there, I saw Mohbad in the parlor with some guys, with his boys, playing with his kids. Then immediately I dropped my bag and picked his kid and I started playing with him. We greeted each other and he asked me what did I want. I said, I don't want NSC this time. Go and get me Chelsea this time. And he sent someone to go and get me a bottle of the Chelsea. And when we were drinking, having fun, talking, he was playing some old videos for me on YouTube and we were having fun. Then the next thing he told me, he forgot to told me that he's having show in Ikorodu. That is tomorrow. And I said, tomorrow, I should have told me now. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday too. Then he told me that, okay, let's do it this way. He said, Ibrahim, after that show, I will invite my brother to come to his house in Royal Pine and he will celebrate another birthday for him. And I said, okay, it's another celebration and my brother will be happy to be with you as well. So we get into the show. When we got to Ebute Meta and his wife and him and his wife started having some arguments, hidden arguments, which I don't even like. I don't need to interfere in the family issue. So I was just looking, but the matter keep popping up. Like I don't understand. Even after the show, and I escorted Mohbad to the car, and I said, wait, let me go and clear the road. I started clearing the road, and I was hearing that calm down. No car can leave here now. And other artists because we came in together with convoy, so only you can't leave. But I noticed Mohbad was angry, and because he don't want to stay in the car with his wife, because they were having one or two, but it was eating to me. But I was not happy that I was the one telling him, there go she be by Lotima solve go matter, and that was what I was just telling him, and he was angry that I did not give him the chance. To pour his mind out at that moment. And I told him, this is not where you do this. When you get home, then solve your family problem. This is a show. You are here to have fun. Just smile. And he wants to come down from the car. And I was like, don't come down from the car. I was sitting here. His wife was sitting down at our middle. And his wife was holding Liam. That was his son. So I was not like, you can see your son here. You don't need to do all this. Then he came down and turned is getting too much, maybe in his family, and he asked me, just open the door, and because there was security with him, army, Unyabo, because they were shocked that Mohbad came down without going on stage. So they followed him to where I was sitting, and then he opened the car. I was like, "Oh, kilo shele bye." Started hitting me and saying that, "Go prime." I said, "Kilo shele." Next thing, say, "Oya bole." Bole, money I can bole ba. She very disgrace me by ni. She ba jo wala ti island. Di ba lo imani kin bole. So I was just smiling, saying it. So àwọn àmì yẹn wá ń wò wá, wọ́n wò pé gbẹ́gbẹ́ àwọn ṣeré ni. Due to I was still smiling. So the next thing I saw is taking it personal. The military and they saw this one is taking it personal. So they hold his hand and said, "Okay, Prime, you calm down and go." Then I came down from the car and I found my way. I went straight to the stage to meet Cubana chief priest and explained to him that, "Sir, I don't understand what's going on. That I don't understand that Mohbad is my childhood friend." And all of a sudden he asked me to get up from the car. He started hitting me. But I don't know what's going on. Then the Cubana chief priest asked me, "Okay, stay here. Let me go and make findings of what is going on." Then I left. I announced, he asked the security, "Watch over him. Don't let him leave here." Then I said I won't. Then I stood. Then immediately, me checking out, where is Cubana chief priest? I'm waiting for him to come and give me feedback. Everywhere was empty, both the Prado, we bought like 15 Prados or 10 with the general boss, everyone, we came together and everywhere was like dry immediately. So I was shocked. So I only called my director, I can't come out of this gate too. You know, all these Omota that are there, I don't want them to wound me. Then he said I should hold on. He called someone that is living around that town hall and said that person seems to be someone that into man lugongon fún ní one church wọn ló wá pé òun ló wá gbé ó lóun mọ àwọn ọmọ ta ẹ̀wọ̀n mọ̀ ọ́n ní àdúgbò ẹ̀ ń pé kankan ní ṣe mí òun ló wá find bí mo ṣe kúrò níbi bẹ́ẹ̀ tó find mo kúrò níbi bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gbé ọ̀kadà so di bá a ṣe kúrò níbi bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀kadà tí kò láyà àwọn ọmọ ta ẹ̀ adé book Uber adé èmi àti director mi adé gba island lọ sí apartment táwọn àbúrò mi ti ń ṣe birthday. And I explained what happened to him, that I think me and Mohbad, we have little quarrel, and he asked me to get out from his car, but that does not stop me from celebrating with you. So I came back for your birthday. And that was all. Then we started having fun, then on Monday, like it happened and I was on the island on Monday. So on Monday, and my bag is inside a Prado with my director bag. So now I told my director, I need my bag. You know my passport is inside the bag. So I can't risk leaving my passport there. So how will I get it? Then I text Wumi, which is Mohbad's wife. That's Cynthia. I said, "Cynthia, I need my..."
We don't have a copy of that text message. We have a copy of that text message. In fact, any homologo showed copies of those text messages where Prime Boy texted Wumi and Wumi's response. We do have copies. Even his lawyers, we have a copy of those text messages. Thank you.
So she said, "Don't come here for now." I said, "Don't come here for now." So I started texting her. She did not reply. Text some mobile friend boys. That was lifestyle or easy. I text lifestyle said, "Okay." I said no. But you keep coming now and everything is over between now. Maggie.
Oh, I drop and she no mute now.
Supreme, I think this person needs to mute. Maggie. Hello?
They dropped her.
So I just need my bag. And that one said, "Okay, he has already seen the bag." And he helped me gather the bag. And he said he's not at home now, but you give me someone number that will go and get. So I sent my director to drive there with Uber. That help me go there, go and get my bag. I was in the apartment at my brother's birthday. So my director went there and they gave him the bag. Which with my own bag, with his own bag. My director, they gave him the bag, my own bag, and his own bag that was left because we can't go back and take the bag because of the incident that happened. So, and I asked my director, "When you get there, what are they doing?" He said, "He did not see Mohbad, but he saw his boys playing table tennis in the compound." So they just opened the gate and passed my own bag to him and his own bag. I said that was all. For me to see my bag, Mohbad will call me by itself. I'm happy that they are playing. So the next day, that was maybe Tuesday or so. I just, after the birthday, the next day, I just, we find my own roadside manager, which is Banky. He said, Prime, I'm going to the mainland. I said, well, I'm not doing anything here. Mohbad, actually, I want to come and play with everybody. Through me, people see Mohbad too. So, and now we are having courage. So let's just go back to the mainland, chew our brain, then we can come maybe later. So we get to Ikorodu in the morning. Because we left Ikorodu very early. We get to Ikorodu we get to Ikorodu in the morning, and we get into Ikorodu. We find a place to go and rest because the stress was too much. So we have to go and rest in a friend's place. So I was sleeping. My friends were sleeping. My outside manager, everybody, we slept off. And the next thing was Prime. Only Mohbad to cool. Say Mohbad Kubawo. And my phone was switched off, unless I would be the first person to hear the news. But my own phone was switched off. So immediately I was shaking and I just go and plug my phone. I just start seeing messages popping up. People were saying, Prime, is it true this? Is it true this? I was shocked. I was not like, immediately I went online and said, are you satisfied now? Because he's always complaining about people chasing him, this, that. And I'm only seeing no videos online, this, that. And I was not happy what I saw. So I said, okay, the next thing, like, in the next 3 hours, I just started seeing my videos. They said he fought with one of his friends at Ikorodu, and that one beat him with a ring in his hand. And I was like, hey. They even told, they said police invited me. No one invited me. I'm not a criminal. I've never even, for my life, I don't even know any police case. Nobody invited me. I was even calling some management that, what should I do? I called like Obagi, because military were there, Onyabo was there, police was there. So how will I touch him? Because they don't know me, they know you, they would disgrace me instantly. So I was just like smiling. So I was pretending that nothing happened to even them, but Mohbad was for you go now, Barrister. Yes. Now you are going to
Yes, I called the commissioner this morning, and I've told him we're coming in at 12 o'clock. As you can see, we're here before 12. So I'm taking Owodune Ibrahim, aka Prime Boy, to the commissioner of police now, in charge of Pansi, so that he can state his own side of the entire incident.
After this, we had very dark men who came up and also showed Baba Mohbad's second interview. I will put some of Baba Mohbad's interview and then we'll go.
Hold on, let me do some fast editing right now. I just want to like load the volume of this.
When you see Prime Boy face, you will know that, in fact, he did not even have hand in Mohbad's death. The face was like, why? Why people are roping me?
Prime Boy said there, if you can see, he has not really changed his words. And all those text messages that he said he sent to Wunmi and how Wunmi responded, we have them. If I look at my archive, I probably will have a copy too, but his lawyer has everything. So there's no, if you think it was Prime Boy and if I were to be in Wunmi's shoe and somebody, the one that fought my husband and brought my husband to that position, I will use style, bring the person, come to the house, give him a thorough beating. Mm-hmm. Thorough beating. But this girl that said it was Baba Mohbad that said the nurse should go. It was Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad bought casket. Baba Mohbad broke the net. Baba Mohbad said they should take the body home. They should not take it to. Baba Mohbad said the nurse should go. Baba Mohbad this. Baba Mohbad that. Baba Mohbad can't say go do DNA. You know go. You know go. But Mr. You have done a very fine job. Everybody is just calling me and telling me, wow. Mm-hmm. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Mr. System, ẹ̀yin ti sùn lọ́mbẹ̀ yẹn o.
And then we're gonna get of this episode to the present moment of 2025. Thank you.
Before I say anything, this is the first time the Nigerian police are not acting the usual way they act. I have seen police cases where if somebody buy here, for instance, where I'm staying, everybody in this compound, they will be arrested and they'll be taken in for questioning. Police don't waste time to back people that are in a crime environment. And also, if they mention your name, Nigerian police don't waste time. I have seen a lot of crimes in this country. I am still surprised that Naira Marley and Sam Larry are not in the police custody alongside every other person. When I mean every other person, I mean Bella Shmoda, I mean Shubomi, I mean Zlatan Ibile, I mean those boys that recorded those videos, Mohbad father, Mohbad wife mother. Now, that being said, I want to play this video for you guys why I want Mohbad girlfriend to be investigated and be wife. Even if the child is their child, I still believe that while investigating that family, a lot of secrets will be uncovered that will still point hand to a different direction. I will tell you for a fact. You understand? Like I said, and I will repeat over and over again, that boy was driven crazy. First of all, Sam Larry have driven that boy to depression alongside Naira Marley. At the point, they said the boy was a danger to himself. Secondly, apart from them, apart from the one that we have seen, Mohbad wife, Mohbad father, I wish I am a policeman that is ranked. If I sit down with those people, they will tell me what they know. But that aside, this video, let me play it.
One change, best house. Is that the next thing? I want to be one do. So going back, I want to move away. Phone transfers, I will be shy. And no one can't see the shy. Yeah, my twice will actually away. Get all the problem to transfer. Make it for everyone. Want to see a cancer. Most of us are going, yeah, red one and red. Okay, what pick up here? Yeah, where are I'll show you the
Mohbad have entrusted a lot of money in that girl's hand, in his wife's hand, and the wife have done a lot of transfers to her mother. You understand? Mohbad father is saying Mohbad wife have never given him penny before, even 500 naira. That anything they want to do for him, they'll go and buy it. That is to say, he does not get physical cash from the boy. That his wife have cornered a lot of things. Like I said, I would refuse to point hand straight to one direction. It will be scattered, spread everywhere. A lot of people need to answer questions. Nigerians, I don't know why people are doing this, and I don't know why the agenda, people are trying to push an agenda, but God knows that I'm trying to get justice and nothing else. And don't play. We will get justice. I'm suspect for this whole thing. Now, here are my reasons. The first time I spoke about her and I said everybody is a suspect. 2 days later, they wrote on a popular blog that I was paid, and I am on Naira Marley's payroll, that I was paid to push the whole narrative and say that the wife and the family were the one that did this. That I want to put all the blame on them. I thought about it and I was like, wait. And then secondly, I noticed that some of these blogs, they were only posting consistently about Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Consistently, you understand? And even when other evidences came, where Mohbad was talking about his girlfriend, all of them refused to talk about that part. Do you understand? They refused to talk about that because as of now, just the way Mohbad made that video and he said,
if anything happens to me, whole Naira Marley, there's still a voice note, do you understand, that still says that the girl is trying to off him. Do you understand? And Mohbad even said that if you and your family don't want to do this thing.
So that is part episode 1. We have not done yet. We will add some interviews on it.
You are a darling king of wet and south north. God bless you.
That's it. We will. I will add some information about. I will add some information from the beginning of this whole thing and add it there and put it there so that we get the information will be accurate and we'll get it going, as it should. Because at the end of the day,
guys, make una see they help me with star now. Make una they give me star too. I deserve some accolade too. This morning, see information.
That is the nurse. That is the nurse and Mohbad's wife. They both need to go down for this. The both of them. So whether this girl was hired, she was hired and she never committed a crime and she chose to go and stand in for that crime. I think she allegedly she's the most stupidest person I've ever seen. Because number one, if this nurse, according to her now, she's saying that people they have a special group of TikTok people that want to go and tell the nurse what to go and say. I believe if that nurse wanted to put you down for a long time ago, she would have done it, right? She wouldn't be waiting for. But eventually, I think it's because right now, allegedly, is because the police officer that was doing this whole protection thing that went and read a false narrative, brought up a false report. Now they have removed him from the police station or from his job, and there's no more protection for any of them. So I believe the main reason why she's coming up, one, Mr. Yomi has a pressure. He has a pressure on this case right now, and two, they have removed that police officer because I remember there's a video that when King White was talking, King White said that you petition Adura to police station, he will go there and drink coke and chew biscuits. Supreme, am I wrong?
You are right, brother. Supreme, they love you.
Supreme, Madam Supreme.
You are right.
Okay, Mr.
No, I think I asked King Guida, why did he make that statement? He said no, that the reason he made that statement, he was not really talking to that if Adura go to the station, he will drink coke or like on a normal ground that when somebody is hungry and you get to the station, the police will take care of you before arresting you. I think that is how he defended himself about that statement.
Okay, let's just let it go now, because there was a time that I was passing through some platform and then they were saying that they have told Wumi to come and say her truth. She should come and say her truth. And I remember commenting. I said, listen, the best thing is for this girl to do is to keep quiet, because when she goes down there, she will keep shooting. She will shoot herself in the leg. You guys shouldn't even try it. And I like what she's doing. Let her keep giving more interviews, shooting herself in the leg, and let us not be food. Let me. There's some rumors that I'm hearing that what
anything that she's saying on the internet or interviews, it doesn't have anything to. It doesn't hold any water in court. Let me tell you, a lawyer can drag Wumi down for all these statements because what she said, she have already spoken on her oath. She have already spoken on her oath that Mohbad buy in the house. So you can't come in another place. That's why when a case is somewhere, Robert,
Yeah,
somebody is echoing.
probably it's me. I just wanted to say something. Hi, guys. How everyone doing? Yeah. Is saying I'm so surprised that by this time she has not yet been arrested in Nigeria. So I don't know whether they have law enforcement in that country. Cause everything she's saying is all lies. Like she's not saying
Please, I need to
anything
come
that
back
makes
because
sense.
I just want this video to be
And
short so
everything
that
that she's
we
saying,
can
like
use
even the
it.
people that interviewing her,
Just hold
they're
on.
getting
Back now.
frustrated with all the nonsense she's saying. Now they should know by this time that this lady is lying. She's lying. She killed her husband. It might not be intentional, maybe by mistake. They were fighting and she probably did something and he died. So I don't know why now Nigeria cannot even come out to say, yes, this lady is lying, she is guilty. And up to now, nobody doing something. So it's just like frustrating. Yeah. Like every time I listen to her, everything she's saying make no sense. Like they would ask her, how did your husband die? And she would jump to a 5-month birthday party. All this shit she be saying. Yeah. But King, thank you so much for that documentary. It's so up to date. So dope. You did a great job. Yeah. Thank you. I just gotta work. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
So, like I'm saying, right? So, I think, what is best for women now is to just at least let her know that she have done enough. She have done enough. She should revisit all her interviews, watch them by herself, see where she have contradicted herself, like lie upon lie to cover up lie to, and she, whenever she wants to cover up the lie, she says another lie.
King, do you notice that whenever they interview her, you see every person, like people watching her body language, she doesn't sit still. She kept rocking back and forth, back and forth. That's what liars do. Because she's so uncomfortable. Whatever she's saying, she's lying. Like whenever I watch everything she's doing, like her body language, her eyes, her facial expression, like she's swinging all over the place. And still, nobody's seeing all of this thing to arrest this lady. I don't understand Nigeria, man.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't.
Just mute them. Okay, thank you. Let me say this, right? If I was in the States, if I was in the US, I was going to, like, we're just going to pay money to a body language expert that would just come on TikTok and just read this. They don't even have to tell the story. I mean, a little child can be watch Wumi and say that no. They can watch all her interviews and say no. This big sister is lying. This our big sister is lying. You know, everything she says doesn't make sense at all. Like everything she keeps saying doesn't make sense at all. She would jump from it. Let me tell you something. if Wumi was just consistent, if she was consistent, she's not convincing. If she was just convincing in her statement and she's consistent in it, trust me, she would have dragged Baba Mohbad to jail for the burial of Mohbad. Sam Larry would have gone to jail. And Naira Marley would have gone to jail. Prime Boy would have gone to jail. But she's not consistent. She lies a lot. She doesn't like like the way she goes to interviews. She doesn't even she forgets that she's having an interview and the whole world is watching her, and she feels like she went to somebody's house maybe just to explain stuff to the person, and she's going to another person's place to explain this to this person. I don't understand her, you know. If I was her, it's time now for us to just keep quiet and wait for. And in that her last interview, the reason why she rolled her eyes, maybe people didn't. The reason why you saw her roll her eyes is because her lawyer was standing at the back of the camera. Her lawyer was standing at the back of the camera. There was a certain place.
Yeah. And then apparently
there was a certain place that she made
a mistake, yeah.
Yeah, she made a mistake like twice when she showed the camera when she switched the camera goes directly to the lawyer, but he remains as if it's a picture.
Yeah.
He's acting like as if it's a picture, but if you take a slow mo of that, you see that his body language would move and stuff. It's like when she says something, it's like she got caught up in it, and he was probably telling her that no, what you just said, no. So she mistakenly it's like she wanted to pause the video. You remember that certain part of the video, she went off totally.
Yeah.
She went totally off. But she was still talking.
Yeah, she wanted to.
But then it seems that she wanted to go and do the same thing.
And then
but then she made a mistake, and she showed. Yeah, it's flipped to the lawyer like twice.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know. So, yeah, it's like she doesn't know what she's doing. You know, she doesn't know what she's doing. Doing the same thing over and over with a lot of mistakes, a lot of terrible mistakes,
mistakes.
One
thing I wanted to say, right? She's very dumb. She's hard to learn. Whatever thing they coach her to say, whenever she get in front of the camera, she get nervous. She doesn't know what to say. That's what's happening right now. And apparently they're probably like getting mad at her because she's saying something different they tell her to say. That is what's going on.
Another thing that I want to highlight, and we will put it in I will put it in the third episode, right? The third episode consists of where she said that when Mohbad was in London, they beat him in London, and he got sick and even went back to Nigeria. They almost dragged him to a bush, and there's an artist that saved Mohbad, which means Polo, but they need to sue Polo, or what his name is called. He needs to be sued because apparently he lied to the public that Mohbad told him that the thing that Mohbad told him that his life was in danger in the UK. He made people, some group of guys to beat Mohbad, and Mohbad went to Nigeria sick. So I think if Miss Yabo Ojo is listening right now, is this the type of person that you want to protect? That is putting your relationship, because I learned that man is your husband's. I don't know. That's your fiance. If that is it means that Baba Mohbad can, at the end of this justice, Baba Mohbad can sue him because he allowed he allowed them to beat his son and made his son to come back to Nigeria very sick, because she said it that Mohbad came back from London really sick, and they had to go to some pharmacy. When they went to the pharmacy, even there were some guys that chased them with gun, like chased them with gun. Oh my goodness. God will help us. God will help us. Let me mute. Anybody who want to talk, you can talk.
You know, the way he narrated the story was like, my husband came back very sick. That means something really happened in that UK. You understand? They need to interview. They need to question what happened, because you are the first person that came up on the freeze show. Said the boy was so worried, he was so this and that. So come and tell us, because your wife is he daughter, how would I put it? Yeah, started saying he came back from UK sick. So come and tell us what happened to Mohbad before he died, before he died. Because people are not really listening to. Okay, you want to say something? People are not listening to me very well.
I want to buttress what you just said right now, right? I think it's a big lie. You know that everything she always say it ends up to be a lie, and just she keeps creating story that she doesn't know how to create a story, and it doesn't make sense. Number one, that is UK. That is not Africa. That is the UK. It's not Africa where they will beat someone. There's no way Mohbad will be in the UK. They will beat him and will not take that case to the police station, and they wouldn't investigate. The first thing, they would not even allow Mohbad to leave from the UK. Right there, they would have given him asylum in the UK, and then they would have found those people that beat Mohbad. They would have found those people that beat Mohbad and prosecute all of them. And let's not forget, I learned that Naira Marley is a citizen of the UK. I learned that Naira Marley is a citizen of the UK. So right there, if the people was going to investigate them, and then you were going to say that Naira Marley is part of what happened. He was the one that made us to conspire and to beat Mohbad. Then Naira Marley will never go back to the UK. They could even extradite him from because that's life threatening. And if Mohbad speak about everything that has happened to him in his life, they would have extradited Naira Marley to the UK and prosecute him. If he's a citizen of the UK, they will extradite him from Nigeria straight to the UK and prosecute him. So everything that she's saying, that is not Africa where you beat somebody and just because you have money, you can just get away free with it. So I don't believe that story even exists. But this is the time that Mr. Polo, someone need to send a short copy of that, what she said. They need to send it to him, because that is tarnishing his reputation. It means that when somebody has a problem and when the artists have a problem, they are not safe in his hands. They are not safe in his hands. It means that artist can be bullied, that artist can be beaten, that anything can happen to that artist. It means that it is bad for his business. If what she's saying is true, then it's bad for his business. Thank you.
anybody want to talk? Okay, from the beginning of the video, if you see Prime Boy knows a lot. Everyone knows a lot. And look at what he said. They were arguing heady conversation. I picked that place, hidden. That means there was really serious argument. Serious argument that can lead to buy. You understand? And maybe Mohbad was very, very angry. Was very, very angry. And that is something he has been trying to hide from the beginning of this justice. He's trying to hide it. He don't want people to know. He wants to silence everybody. He don't want anybody to know anything. He try all his best. You know, you said you are a Christian. At the same time, you have Afa in the house. What the Afa is doing in the house? So to me, just say like he lied for a living. Women lie for a living. Who is this person? I don't know, Supreme, are you there? Randy, you people have been meeting.
Talk now.
Okay, CEO, do you want to talk?
I want
How
to
you have
talk.
tried, King? Say something. No, it's not for you now. He said he wants to drop King of the Sats.
King of the South, God bless you, sir. God bless you. God will reward you. God bless you. That is, you are one in a million. You understand? Thank you very, very much. We appreciate your efforts for being for all this video that you just brought out, even some old memories. Are you hearing me? So this old memories and every other thing, I so much appreciate.
You know, please try to send it to me. Please.
I will send you some. I will send you some. Okay. I will send you some videos and I will send you some video to add to it. So different ones. Where me I want to come in is Miss Natural. Good evening. Good evening, everybody in the house. Where me I want to come in is that yesterday I went to listen to I was listening to Yeye Kudi, but they are almost close. It was almost closing time. So today now I went to go and listen to the almost 2 hours when Bossman was speaking. So in that video, because Easter last year when Yeye Kudi said it that they should donate money for spending, and a lot of people were thinking maybe there was no video, there was no Yekudi did not speak with Spendi. So me, I was telling, because I used to step up around that, the woman said she spoke with Spendi, but Spendi came out and he was lying. So after listening to the video today, and actually I think there is a recording that they recorded Spendi. And Spendi know a lot. For me, I believe Mohbad nurse, they did not call Mohbad nurse. The real nurse that Mohbad is using, me, I believe they did not call that nurse. Ask me why. Because for them to wait for a nurse that will come from all the way from Cotonou for the next day, according to her own interview, it really shows that they did not call the first that is Mohbad nurse at all. So they wanted this one to come and cover up. So even the nurse up to now, she has not even uttered a word. The police or the government, they have not even allowed her to utter one word, except the one she told her friend or the one she told her mom. Meaning there was no Mohbad nurse in the beginning when they said the Mohbad nurse travel. There was no Mohbad nurse. They did not even inform Mohbad nurse. You understand? Because if you take a look at when Prime Boy called, Prime Boy said, I want to come and pick my bag now. She said, don't come for now. Meaning something was already going on. And that's the same time Yamoba was also calling a daughter-in-law. That's why are they, the people that interview her, why are they forgetting all those facts? All those strong parts inside. When the mother-in-law called and said, I saw a shadow of my son pass me by when I was praying. And immediately she picked a phone and started calling. Meaning it was on Monday, Mohbad. Bye. I just thank God the way there's some natural. There is a way God do things. You understand? Because let's say in every disappointment there is a blessing. Like it's a blessing. You understand? So you get the way God does his own things, but you'll be thinking maybe like once the way God the same how purpose God disposes, you understand? So get the way God do his own thing. So you'll be thinking maybe it's not right, maybe it's your own that is most right than God. Oh, but God has his own plan already. So when this case was going on, the Nigerian police took Prime Boy, saying that Prime Boy was involved in this case and every other thing. So that was why this guy felt relaxed. What's the name of spending? He felt relaxed because when I listened to this video this afternoon, there was a place there when she said, all the things that Fendi have told us inside Mante, or he's not going to 3 billion years in Kirikio is not left for him. Because if you go and watch this video, you will know that that boy is a deadly liar like Wumi. They are supposed to marry each other, Spendy and Wumi, because they lie for Nigeria. They are like Mohammed grandchildren. You understand? Because how can you say somebody you have been speaking with in Kirikiri, that spoke with you in Kirikiri, you are not denying the person that you have never spoken with that person? And why are you lying? Why are you hiding some kind of things? At least, even though you want to lie, you can tell your lawyer, tell the truth to your lawyer. You understand? Not saying that you did not. I don't understand. I really appreciate the way God did it and turned the table and put everything on Spendy's head so that he will not know how to go and swim inside the ocean alone. You understand? Because for him to know the truth, you said Ilero Oluwa appeared to you 3 times for you to help him out, help him get justice. And you came out, you are still lying. Me, I believe there was no Mohbad nurse in the scene. They did not even call any Mohbad nurse. For them to wait for another nurse that came from Cotonou, they did not call any Mohbad nurse. They just wait because after the injuries and everything, that after they have injured the guy and everything, they have to take an oath. You understand? They have to take an oath. They have to wait for the nurse to come and cover some kind things, because how can you how can you be waiting for the nurse to come and treat somebody that the hand is already paining for more than a day? And the next day, you people have to still call the nurse to say, we are still waiting for you. And the nurse even forgot that they are waiting for her. You have to call her back again. Say, are you still coming? Before the nurse said, okay, no problem, send me the injury. Let me know if it's let me know the kind of medication I'm going to bring along. There is no Mohbad nurse. They just lied that Mohbad nurse said she traveled. Mohbad was not in the matter. So that's why they seized that boy phone for nobody to talk to that guy. They seized the phone, they off the phone. God will expose them one after the other. Thank you.
Yeah. I think can I talk? Can you hear me?
Yes, you can talk. You can talk.
I say concerning spending, nobody should cry for that guy because he's gay. You can remember the last inquest, he get to inquest 7 o'clock. He's the first person I read there because you already start feeling it. Very soon he's gay. If he lie, it's not the truth. Because Prime Boy was with him in jail. He said the truth to Prime Boy. And Prime Boy say, can you just say this to your lawyer and to the legal team? So that you can get justice. But all the people told the Prime Boy, according to Prime Boy last week, not even last week, some 3 days ago, Prime Boy came to Mr. Yomi's platform. I said, he talked to him, and they told him from true. And they said, you have to stay in his house. So that the whole world can know the truth. So that this guy can get justice. But after they come out again, he changed the story. So if you continue lying, before you know you find yourself in jail, Wunmi will put everything on his head. Concerning the nurse, nobody should tell Wunmi not to do interview again. Please, if I have money, I will send to her because she's continuing doing more interview. Because the more she's doing interview, the more her life continues to increase more, and then the more we are getting more evidence to send her to jail. So you see, we need to continue to do more interviews because the more she's doing interviews, the more she's continuing lying. All our words are not the same. Different story in this interview. You compare with the second one, different story. The third one, different story. Only the two will never change. Because if you drink water last week, if you wait for 100 interviews, the same water is continue to repeat. I drink water. In water, 8 o'clock. I drink water, 8 o'clock. But when you are lying, you go to interview, you say 8 o'clock. Another interview, you say 10 o'clock. Another interview, and the whole world, they will not compare all the interviews together and see the truth they are looking for. See, if you can continue your life, I mean, the justice is still there. No matter how you can bribe all the police all over Nigeria, no matter how and her mother and all the members that she have, they can help her to cover the sin of this crime that they did. The truth is just he will surely see the truth one day. He will just be thinking maybe this lie will continue to be there. He will continue lying forever and ever. And nobody will see. No way. No way. Because the last interview he did also, he said two nuts was involved. Where is it? Who is the second nut? Who? Is it Karima? Or who? Who is the second nut? He said Mohbad nut was not available. So who is the second nut? Nobody know. And the second nut they are talking about, nobody see yet. He never even mentioned it on inquest. So who is the second nut? Who? Who is second nut? Nobody never mentioned that anywhere. Only for this family. So he continue. This next inquest the promise is not going to be there. Let's see. They are being highly assessed for long. Let's see what is going to happen 2 days time. I believe justice will tell you get it. No matter how all the world they are waiting. Everybody are waiting for them to get justice and they tell you get it. No matter how they want to hide it, no matter how all the people they want to bribe the whole Nigeria, even though they lie, they bribe the Tinubu, the president of the country, the guy is actually get the justice. So that's what I can say. Somebody else can talk. Oh, are you there? Yo, no time to check time. Are you there? Yeah. So let's continue to hold on, man. And hope everything will be alright. We need to continue. I lie, continue lying every day. Seeing lies will take you to where you are going. No way. Well, that's my case, Jare. Somebody else talk. Oh, are you busy? No time to check time. Yeah, nobody talk. Yeah, it's not okay the platform is falling like this. Otherwise, so many people will wait. And me, I'm busy. I'm not busy themselves.
Let's look for another place to work. I go. I go do my video. Oh Jesus! So please power tap everybody. Let's look for somewhere.
Tó dáa náà wá wá gbé ẹ sípò tó dáa.
Kenneth, I beg, come on.
Well, are you?
How do you do it?
That's how I'm excited. That's how I'm happy, you know. And to ban ni bilo, kunkanji, kankata. Gbogbo Egypt ṣàǹtẹ̀ rí lé ní, you shall see them no more. Gbogbo gragra, àwọn eléyìí, èmi ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Let's go. Island Queen, ọmọ beautiful kankan, jẹ́ kí n fi kankan báyìí ẹ̀yìn ya. Wọlé wá bá mi, wọlé wá bá mi, Island Queen mi. Wọlé wá bá mi, má bọ̀, wọlé wá bá mi, wọlé wá bá mi, Island Queen mi. Bàǹbọ̀ pátá rẹ̀, kí wọ́n lè pátá rẹ̀, fẹ́ wọlé, Island Queen. That cushion.
You carry out the good, I don't feel like. Let's listen to
Other lies of fire is that Prime Boy fought with his husband, and it was Prime Boy that Chook, I said Chook, or just machete, or I don't understand, punch, but anyway, she just lied against Prime Boy, that it was Prime Boy that attacked the husband and that got him the injury, which I don't think so. That is another lie of us.
all these people don't they sleep for this. I don't understand what is this up. They always move back for nothing.
More recently, she claimed that she has asked the father-in-law to come and do, the paternity, the DNA test, and yeah. running away from it all this while. So I don't know why she's coming out to the public space now to, to say that she's been acting that for a very long time, which is not the case. So that's one of our lies.
Baba instructed the police to release the nurse. That it was Baba that instructed the police to release the nurse. But there is a question I want to ask pertaining to the doctor's report. As much as Wumi refused to release the doctor's report, I think the hospital must have a duplicate copy of the result. Can't Baba or the legal team reach out to the hospital to let us know what exactly in the police report that this lady has refused to release? Not that they really want the original one, but at least to know what is in the duplicate copy in the hospital. That's just my thought. I've been thinking that the hospital can be reached and they should ask for the duplicate copy to know what really was written in the doctor's report, since Wumi has refused to relieve the one in her hand. I don't understand though. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that's a very good one, Mommy Mole. There is a